Hi Leo, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So we're going to do a read, and this is going to be you and who, and my bi-weeklies here focus more on love. My monthlies focus on more of what the universe wants you to know. So I'll have that at the end of the videos. You can kind of, at the end of this video, you can take a look at those. If you're interested in, this is going to be the second half of October, and what I'm going to do is, before we get into the full read, the main read, I'm going to pull a card on self-love, just for you real quick, because we all know in love that it starts with us here, right? It does. So with that being said, we're going to pull a card, and I'm going to use the same deck I pulled at the beginning of October for those first set of bi-weekly reads, so you can check that out. And like I said, I'll have that at the end of the video here, that you could check out the bi-weekly or the monthly there of your choice. So we're going to see what's important for you to know here, all right? That you and who, which is going to be the main read, the who is going to be a friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, right? Or even one side of a situation or another, okay? Whether or not love's on the brain, there you go. It might even resonate. I get a lot of subscribers tell me that as well too, all right? Please like, subscribe, note your comments below. I actually found out only 60% of you that watch my videos are subscribed. Are not actually, out of all the people that watch my videos, that 60% are not subscribed. It's crazy. So with that being said, but they still watch the videos, which is weird. So definitely drop a like, or if it does resonate with you, and definitely subscribe if you like my vibe. All right. So let's jump into this. We're going to focus on you. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into this and see where you're at in terms of what needs to come out for yourself. Wow, how beautiful. I couldn't have set this up better, right, for you guys, because look at, we got love yourself. All right. So within the situation, Leo, this is really that big heart of yours. This is saying that the highlight of this time right now is really truly jumping back in, reigniting, reviving that love for yourself. Very, very key. And a lot of us, forget this. We're so focused on the other person, or that type of thing. And this is saying is that it truly starts with you, especially when you get into a relationship. It's easy to fall into old habits or behaviors, or what society wants to define for you, rather than to focus on what it is that you want, your own beliefs, your moral compass, your moral philosophy, on what's important for you, that resonates with your true self. So this is all about, just really really loving yourself, and, admits, regardless of any, judgments or anything else, this is just saying truly, truly love yourself. You're going to put yourself in a really good position in terms of a relationship or situation when that happens, right? And it could be that communications right now are really kind of sporadic, and they're up and down, in terms of your life. It could be the case. Misunderstandings or power struggles that might feel you blocked and leave you frustrated. But this is saying is that really focus on love and the divine energy of love within you. Listen, and definitely peace is going to say, but understanding and peace will prevail in here. So that's going to be super key. All right. So be patient and less demanding, right? And self-love, it all, like I said, you begin practicing love within everything, but it does start with you, and that's what this wants to come through. Okay. So everyone's doing their best. With more self-love, it's going to become a lot clearer. Things will become a lot more clear and have more peace. What's going to help you in this process? I just want to see what's going to help you in this. We're going to pull a numerology card. Well, two wanted to come out. I'm going to take them. Okay. Wow. You know what? Who got this? Taurus got this, and I think Gemini got this as well, Leo. But in terms of parenting, I think they got that card in their read. But what I get here is parenting. So could they have reparenting yourself? Perhaps in terms of parenting, you didn't experience the love or the nurturing for whatever reason, shape, or form. Maybe a different template. Maybe was a parent or a guardian was working too much. maybe they didn't, have the time to put the attention, whatever that case may be. No excuses, but what this is saying is about parenting yourself. And that starts, my gosh, Leo, that starts with self-love. That actually starts with that, because it really gets you it really focuses on your foundation. This is self-confidence is the yellow, and the blue is the throat chakra. So speak love to yourself. Feel love into yourself, get into that vibration of love, and do meditations that focus on that, because you are very unique, you're very special, and your voice and your thumbprint, those are unique to you. And and so is your heart. So this is really, really focusing on starting with you and what you want, and to know that abundance is yours. Abundance came through right away. So it's like a 9. This is a 9 card coming to fruition. So the parenting, whoops, my arm fell off the table here. So the parenting that you see here is maybe perhaps reparenting yourself. It could have to do with children, as well for some of you, but I really feel that it's some sort of parenting, focusing on love and coming from love and communicating love, not only to yourself, but to others, which actually brings forth abundance in your life. And abundance of love, which is, what a lot of you might even want, is what I feel here. The 88 reduces to a 16, then reduces to a 7. That's about having faith that abundance is yours. And love is yours. So abundance in love is yours. So if you're questioning that, that's coming through and saying, hey, no, it's here for you. Abundance is yours, and it's yours for the taking. If only that you'll, speaking it, start doing it, start practicing it. And this is about developing that attitude of abundance, right? Because the universe has opportunities that are in front of you that wants to serve up to you, but you since you attract what you believe, you have to improve your perception of the world, and then of course how you feel about yourself, because you're going to attract what you feel about yourself too. So any negativity, any any guilt, anything of shortage of in life that you're focusing on, this is saying abundance, prosperity, and hopes won't come in as fast as you would like, So that's what this is saying. So change your perceptions, and you can change the circumstances in your life and your love life, okay? So for some of you, you needed to hear that. That's what's coming through here, all right? So we're gonna put these away, and we're gonna jump into the main read for you here, all right, Leo? We're gonna jump into the main read and see what wants to come through here. Let's take a look at in terms of where you're at right now. So where are you at right now, Leo? What's important for you to know right now? Okay, so many of you, we've already covered that was a biggie, all right? Note your comments below, and definitely drop your girl a like if it does resonate with you. But that's what I see here, all right? So let me just get these cards in order. All right, so what does Leo need to know about the second half of October? What's important for Leo to know for the second half of October, especially as it pertains to their love life? Okay, so this wanted to come out. What do we have here? We got the 5 of Swords. Okay, so we're going to pull 2 more cards. I want to see what wants to come through, so we kind of get an idea. So let's take a look. 5 of Swords. What else do we have here? We've got the 3 of Pentacles. And what else? What else does Leo need to know? Second half of October. Okay, this slipped out. What is it? Strength. Of course, it's your card, right, guys? Nice. Okay, so 5 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and the Strength card. So we're starting here and moving over to here. So the 5 of Swords could be having to do with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy, or you're just taking on that energy. But what it's doing is giving you a headache, all right? So there's no doubt about it. I mean, it's rightfully pictured, and you can totally see that here, right? So it's kind of like, this is all about some sort of conflict, some sort of tension, some sort of, just some sort of defeat in a relationship or situation. And this is saying, kind of back in the past, it could be that there's someone in the past that maybe is the case. Maybe it's someone in the past that's giving you a headache. And I'm saying that because there's someone saying, here I am, here I am. And you're like, oh my God, this is giving me a headache. So that's kind of how I'm reading this card right now. Now, the interesting thing is that the 5s, there's adversity for a reason, because there's something about you that's it's not resonating with. And so what you're doing is that this is the 3 of Pentacles. This is about calling on support of your community. This is calling on support of friendship, to gain the support, whether to stop, go, or have caution, right? So you're kind of building together. So this is calling upon your tribe tribe to help you. And this is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo type energy, right? And then I get the Strength card, right? So this is about, maybe at times, it's important to be the lamb, but there's also times it's important to be the Leo and the lion, and to really focus on jumping into that as it pertains to love. So what this wants you to know is about, you have the courage to overcome this, and you've got support and teamwork that is around you to make this happen. All right. So in terms of this, I just want to see what is it that you need to surrender in terms of the Five of Swords. What's the conflict here? What's the conflict, and what do the cards have to say in terms of the conflict for surrender? What's important for you to do that? Here we go. Surrender to your full power. And boy, I'm all I'm thinking is Katy Perry, Hear Me Roar, because look at this. Surrender to your power. Look at you next. Look at you right there, right? It's like that warrior spirit, but this is a beautiful spirit. It's like your life is calling for you to step into it. And so what this is saying is that it doesn't want you to play small anymore, okay? For some of you, this card could be that the fact that you are playing small and it's time for you to step up and make a change. And so you're going to be aggravated because the universe wants to work with you. Some of you, that's the case, all right? So it does want you to step up, in terms of that, right? That's what this is talking about. So no more playing it small. It's time to step out and to really be this. And it's funny because I think on the first half of the month we talked about this, guys. So definitely check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs as well in terms of the bi-weekly reads, because I could have swore that this message was still a little bit there, but this is good to know because this is saying it's a strong reminder that you've got so much power within you. And this is saying is that you're going to keep the world from this gift of yours that can help others if you continue to play small. And the universe doesn't want that. So what's the best way for you to move forward? What's going to help you in this, okay? What's going to help you in this? Let's see what the numerology cards have to say. Effort. So this is about making the effort. This is about grounding yourself and focusing more on the confidence, right? Focusing more on, the confidence, making the effort and not surrendering, but making the effort to make this happen, right? This is about when you make the effort, you get grounded. This is a 13 card reduces to a 4 card, and that's about getting grounded. This is the root chakra, right? And this is the solar plexus. So it does want you to make the effort. Don't stand back. Again, don't play small. Make the efforts. Like these two cards go together. That effort's going to be required for the success that's necessary. I am going to pull a light card because I think this is going to help you in terms of where you're at right now. A light card's going to be important because it's I just got these in the mail today, so I'm super thrilled. And this is about stepping into the light, not living in the shadows, right? So I'm just going to see what does Leo need to be aware of in the second half of October in terms of their love life and their situation at hand. What wants to come through? Here it is, okay? Align your life, okay? Okay, so there's something that's unaligned that needs to change, okay? So this is about getting back into alignment, right? Putting all the pieces together again. There's something that's out of sync, okay? And again, it could be within a relationship or situation that something needs to change, okay? And it's about stepping into your power to make the change. The fives, talk about you're going to continue to have adversity here if you don't creatively seek a way in terms of making a change. The strength is going to give you balance. So when you apply effort with strength, and then you definitely surrender to your full power, that really helps you align your life. So ask yourself what is not aligned. Note your comments below, guys. I'd love to know. Okay, I'm a Leo rising, so this is very interesting. Okay, this is very interesting. I have to listen to it once I'm done because my focus is so much on you right now. But this is all about what is not aligned or what needs to change. It's time to make that change. Okay. So let's take a look at this other person. It could be in a relationship that's not serving you well, that needs to have some sort of tweak to it, a change to it. It could be a mindset of some sort as well. Only you know that. But let's take a look at this other person and take a look on what this other side wants to talk about, this other person, on where they're at. Okay, guys, I'm going to take them. I got 3. So it fell in my lap. So here we go. What do we have here? we have got the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Chariot, okay? So what I feel that this is like you knowing that you need the balance, right? So this is eight, it's about change. So this is about, you might resonate with one side more than the other, so feel free to reverse the sides. But this talks about this person is about balance, is focusing on their balance. And what's interesting right now too, guys, the moon cycles have a lot to do with it. So if, for this person over here, in fact, the moon that we have that's coming up at the end of the month on Halloween, that is in, what is that? Is it in Taurus? What is that? It's in Taurus. Full moon in Taurus. Okay, yeah, I got it. Full moon in Taurus. And this is beautiful because it only happens, once every 2.5 years, or we've got two full moons in the same month. One, comes near the beginning, and then one at the end. But we had it at the beginning that was actually in Aries. So this is, it's fire energy, but I really feel that it's what's important for you right now is to really focus on expressing what it is that you want, because this actually rules vocal cords. On the 31st, that full moon that's coming up on Taurus is all about really focusing on beautiful kind of like your vocal cords, your throat, your neck, so making sure that you're expressing and making sure that you're self-respecting yourself as well. But for this person coming through here, it looks like they're it could be that they have that they're spiritual, that they're getting balance. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be dealing with that, or someone on that side that has, it's really they're lighting the candle and focusing on their work. The next card I get is Six of Pentacles. This is about a birthing of something new. This is gratitude, generosity, giving and receiving. So perhaps that it's important in this relationship. There is maybe a balance that needs to be giving and receiving needs to be important, okay? That's going to be key. And then I get the Chariot, which is moving forward. This is balancing the light with the dark, okay? So this is about this person, this is about this person using their spiritual side, getting their balance and a rebirthing of something new. So it looks like there's some sort of change that needs to take place in this relationship to align it better. Or again, in fact, if it's not a relationship, this is about this other person being in charge of their own life and jumping on the Chariot, and moving in that direction. So really, really beautiful. Could be dealing with the Cancer as well, is what I see here. But a balance, birthing of something new, using spirituality, and then moving forward, in making some changes. So what's where this person is at, what do we get here? We also get pride. So this is about be careful to not let pride stand in the way in terms of a relationship or situation. This is about seeing things differently through the third eye, but also being grounded in making and helping this person out in terms of where they're at. So not letting pride stand in the way in terms of love. It's a 19 card, reduces to a 10, and that's about coming to an end and then having a new beginning. And that's why I feel that there's been a new beginning here for this person. Yeah, that's what I feel here. Let's take a look at what is the light card for them. For them, it's going to be important in terms of where they're at right now. Let's just take a look at what that is. Actually, I'm just going to what is the light card that is important for this person to remember to focus on as it pertains to this relationship or situation? What's important for them? Let's take a look. Here it is. What do we get? Wow. So we get the Priestess. So this is about how are you stepping up to be to take the lead, okay? This could be in a relationship or situation. So this is about how you're stepping up and how you're showing yourself up to. It's called the Priestess card. So this is about how you're being called upon to step up. You guys, it's interesting. One needs alignment, one needs to step up, okay? So maybe to align things in a relationship and situation and is about lining yourself first, and this person is about stepping up and taking balance and taking that lead and being that priestess and moving forward. They're very spiritual, as well. I also get Leo in here too. Look at the Leo lions. So it's kind of like you both. It's kind of like both stepping up and not letting pride stand in the way. So it's interesting. Wow. Yeah, how being step up to take the lead. I'm going to go back over to you and how can you improve this situation? How can you improve this situation, Leo? Let's take a look. Something needs to be stepped up and balanced. You see the card of balance. There's balancing on both sides. Step up has to do with balance. So in this relationship or situation, there's got to be some balance here. There needs some balance. Let's take a look at where you're at. How you can improve the situation. What do we get? Wow. Okay, what else? Here we go. Oh my gosh, guys, you can't plan this. So we get the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and Justice. The equilibrium, right? So justice is coming through here. And justice is all about that Libra energy. You might be dealing with someone who's got Libra in their chart as well. But what I get here coming out of the gate here in this order is first the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords, and then I've got the Justice. The Nine of Swords is just being, kind of feeling left out, lost. This is about, despair, anxiety, maybe some sort of depression of some sort, being felt left out. This is what this is saying, but it's coming to an end, okay? It's the Nine of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy, okay? The next card that I get is the Ace of Swords. Boom! This is the download that is necessary to get yourself out of this, okay? And this again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So the clarity is coming through, guys, as the light's shining down on you. Remember the light that we talked about? It's helping you align. The light card is helping you align your life. So whatever's coming into you is now going to help you align your life, okay? It is an ace. It's a potential for a new beginning, right? And it is about power. It's victory and the clarity that you need, right? And that, my friend, balances things out. So this had to do with you on your side. Something in the head kind of balancing out that was important, right? And it's about, understanding what you have to offer and how much value you bring into the world and what you wouldn't bring and what people wouldn't have if you couldn't bring it to the world. So just keep in mind of all those people you couldn't serve if you weren't able to step up and surrender to your full power, right? And get grounded and making the effort to do so. It really brings in some beautiful justice and alignment in the relationship or situation. Okay, I am going to pull a wellness card. I want to see what else wants to come through for you here. Best way forward is really to let go of this old way of thinking, right? You're getting the clarity that you need, right? And if you don't have it right now, hence beyond the read, do check that out. It's in my description box as well. We'll get to that, right? And that will actually help balance things out as well, okay? So let's take a look at anything else, the best way, to improve the situation. This is the heart and mind in union. Not just the mind, not just the heart, but actually aligning them together to help you in this, okay? And this is about harmony. And then you reach a lot more clarity, a lot more joy in your life, all right? So this is, it can help you manifest faster and have a greater vibration. So a heart and mind union is what's happening. That's what you need to do. And surrender any sort of distorted negativity, distorted wounds, or any sort of trauma that had been holding you back. Again, beyond the read, guys, do check that out. But it's about any sort of outside influences that might be affecting you. This is about being gracious, but don't get into any sort of self-sabotage, of anything of the sort, because you've got the power. You're a Leo. It's time for you to step in, step up, step out, and just be that who you are. And that unique, beautiful being that you are, that powerful being that you are, because you weren't made to play small. That's just it. You weren't made to play small. All right. Whether it's in a relationship or a situation or in life. Okay. Now we're going to take a look at this other person real quick on their outcome real quick. Let's just best way for them to move forward. I get the King of Wands. We're going to move rather fast because I have a final thing I want to give you. But the King of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is about persevering. King of Wands is all about having authority. This is about being that visionary entrepreneur. That Leo in the background, you see it right there, right? And so I really feel this other person feels that, you're definitely someone they want by their side. You make them feel so powerful, okay? And you feel that you can build something together. Now, for some of you, that's the case. Another one of you is to continue to persevere. Nine of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Continuing to persevere and not giving up. That's what's coming through. And then the Nine of Cups. We got the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is joy, happiness, fulfillment. See, this is what you can get, in stepping into your power. This other person on the other side is very powerful as well. They see you by their side is really what I feel. And there's a lot of give and take. And it is not letting pride stand in the way of the relationship or situation is what I feel. There's a lot of joy that can be had here. Okay, a lot of joy. What's going to help this person over here in terms of moving forward? Yeah, combining talent as well as their passion in what it is that they do. So gratitude journals, self-love is key. Anything else? I do get the flamingo. It's time to show off a little bit. So this person is really resonating with you. It's like you're a really good match here. You're mastering the vibration, and this person is about, you know, dealing with their emotions, and they're being the flamingo. You know, not all show, but this is about now walking the walk. They have to walk and as well as, you know, do the show. How do they feel about you? They want reconciliation, Leo. They want reconciliation here. Yeah, someone from your past is returning, and we've got Mercury retrograde coming, right? So it's an opportunity to take a look and say, is this what I want? Is this not what I don't want? And I don't take that negatively. I always think that's an opportunity for us to clear things out so we can move forward in life. And so I approach this as a way of improvement in terms of Mercury retrograde. What else first? Love yourself first. This person feels that, you know, it's all about loving yourself first. They do agree with that. How else do they feel about you? Your self-respect is going to make you so much more attractive too. Keep that in mind. What else? This is a past life relationship. Yeah, you've known each other before. You guys, they feel a really strong connection with you. How do you feel about them? You got romantic feelings for them. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, and it's worth exploring too, right? That's what this talks about. And let your friends help you. Let your friends help you in terms of, you know, support from others. You know, that's what we got, you know, in terms of this over here, the Three of Pentacles. Let your friends help you. Anything else? Have that heart-to-heart conversation, Leo. It's time. The time is now. Okay, guys, with that, I'm closing out. Drop your girl a like, note your comments below, and until next time, namaste.